Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly forecast. Now this is for September 29th until October 5th. Let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. Cancer, you're thinking about the foundation of your relationship right now. You feel like there is a third party in your relationship and you are really 100% sure about this time or this week. Even though it's something that you're so uncomfortable, and something that you've been insuspicious about or in doubt for like a certain period of time, you feel like I'm ready to face it, like whatever. It's been happening, going on for quite some time. I'm just in denial, so I'm just ready to face for it. But good for you, Cancer. It looks like there will be financial success that's going to be coming your way this week. Well, even though that there is like an ending that's going to be happening and it will be coming your way when it comes to your relationships. It seems like there is something that will be balancing the equilibrium on the other hand. Now, also the thing here is, even though this is the case, what's the point of staying in a toxic relationship that makes you feel so unhappy, alone, isolated? And it's like you're only staying in this relationship for the sake of, like being married or being in a relationship, but you're not really happy altogether. And we do get into a relationship for us to be loved, to love, to be taken care of, or to care back or to care back, and to give meaning to our life, into our existence. But if you're already being so unhappy, finding a lot of unuseful stuff and feels like you're only a decoration, that your partner will only touch you or will only be playing with you whenever they want you to, they want to pay attention to you. And in this case, even though that your partner is successful in their endeavor or in their career, it's not enough. Sometimes it's not enough. That right after giving your all support, being so supportive and understanding during those late night works and during those times that they are just struggling and climbing their way up, you were there. But why is it that, when they are already there at the top, they've already forgotten who are the people who's been there for them during the time of their distress and during the time that they are, that they're proving themselves to the world where nobody believes in them but you. But now you feel like you've already had enough and you really don't want to go through with this whole thing again. Okay? You want to be happy. You want to find more meaning in relationships and love. And you don't want to settle for anything less. You don't want to find yourself sulking and watching for the world and time to pass you by, feeling so alone and sad. So you're going to be breaking away. Okay? Some of you will be singing that Gloria Gaynor song, I Will Survive. Okay? And even though it's going to be really hard, because there has been some long-term codependency in the past, but I feel like you will be finding yourself again, feeling so happy, feeling like you're just starting all over again, having that little adventure of yours, and feeling like, you're a teenager again, finding your purpose and finding your path. Especially if you're with another water sign, okay, that keeps on going back and forth and changing their minds about things. And don't be afraid to start all over again. Okay, as long as you know how to love, as long as you know what is the real meaning of relationships and love, you will always be happy and you can always find more meaning, okay, and goodness in people. One more thing, don't get into a relationship just because that you're so afraid to be alone. Be in a relationship when you feel like it's the right person, when you have the right feelings, when you have the right intention and the right relationship. Okay? But don't be so defensive. And don't always be so afraid that things will happen again and again and again. Remember the law of attraction. The more you think about it, the more it's going to happen. Okay? Now, well, emotionally, this week is going to be a little bit emotional and disappointing. But when it comes to your workplace and money, I'm pretty sure that some of you will be like ringing your bells and, like you will be very much excited to hear about this because there is money that will be coming your way, contracts, clients that will be coming in, more communications, bonuses, commissions, sales, rewards or awards, and you will also be traveling to participate in an expo, exhibition, or conference that you will be meeting a lot of key people and a lot of potentials, investors, clients, bosses, company owners, CEOs, and stuff like that. And you will be rising to the top because you will be recognized. So, see, you've been like under a lot of dark clouds in the past because you're too gloomy, you're too problematic, and you're too sad. Okay, you're too melancholic in the past because of your love life. But once you step out of that cloud and once you step out of that shadow that your partner had put on you, finally you're shining through and other people will be seeing your value and your worth. So there will be some things that will be, that will be good in exchange of this, let's say, separation. Okay? Some of you will still be afraid of separating from your partner, but still, some of you will be pulling their energies from this relationship. Now, you will be receiving an invitation but this is going to be like for the next few weeks or months, and you'll be so ready. It's like a gala dinner, or it's like a formal party or cocktail that a lot of important people will be there, especially if you were into sales, freelancing, or you have your own business. It looks like this invitation will be just right on time. This is something to do with your, whatever it is that you do for a living, and you're going to be very happy. You will be so excited to, to hear and have and to participate in this so-called event, and you'll be preparing for this. I feel like this will be around November. And when it comes to your workplace, you will be feeling a little bit, like a little bit afraid. Because sometimes your boss is kind of a little bit understanding. Sometimes your boss is acting a little bit weird, but sometimes your boss is a little bit, critical. And, well, some of you, especially if you're already married, looks like you will be preparing for the, you'll be preparing for the contract signing this week, like the divorce, okay? And you'll be signing it right away. Now, I also feel like there will be a few things that you will be, sacrificing, losing. Of course, your house, your possessions, and whatever it is. And since that you're also a very proud person, that you feel like, I can buy that on my own, I don't need that. Of course, that your ex-partner will still be driving a lot of difficulties in your life, but then you will be the winner, even though you're not going to be asking for it, even though you're not going to be asking for so much. Some of you will be winning the 80%. Well, I'm not really sure what is that 80%, but it could be 80% of your asset, 80% of whatever you have acquired together, 80% of your investments, whatsoever. You will still be winning it, and you will be traveling and moving to a new place, new house, you'll be relocating in a new city or in a different city. And it seems like you're not going to tell anyone wherever you're going to be going, because you don't want your spouse to follow you wherever you go. You know that your spouse will still be looking for you and will still try and hound you. But then at this point, you really don't want to hear anything from this person anymore, as you are much more determined, to really free yourself up and to start all over again. The good thing about you is that you stay in a relationship long term, okay? No matter how difficult it is, even though sometimes the love is already dead, even though the relationship is already dead, okay? But sometimes you feel like it's more of a baggage than a relationship. A baggage that you've been carrying around, and people can see through, your the baggage that you're carrying. So sometimes they also feel like you know, they also feel like you need to unload it, you need to dump it, and you need to give it a rest, which is this week. It is the start of that happening, right? Now, hmm. Hmm. Well, some of you, especially the singles, someone that you've been like dreaming about or fantasizing or that wishing to be in your life or to have in your life, especially if it's an earth sign, it will be coming your way. And this will be happening. Well, it's an earth sign. Okay, earth sign or air sign. And it seems like around next year you will be in a relationship with this person. Someone who is your real soulmate or your twin flame or your healing. And this is the person um who will be giving you a lot more meaning, or who will be taking you back to the memory lane, okay? And we'll be exploring things together. Even though, don't be so afraid of getting hurt again. It will always be part of the process. There's no perfect person in a relationship. One way or the other, people will keep on lying to you, hiding, not being so expressive. Sometimes you'll feel like they're deceiving you, but they have their own reasons. Okay? So it's not really that bad, but I feel like better give this person a chance. This is not the one that you're gonna be you know this is not the one that you're not from the recent past, but I feel like it's been like years already since you've last seen each other or heard from each other. And finally, the timing is right. Okay. I'm seeing some military background or some engineering or some naval thing, that's on the background. And I feel like, this person is really tall, shaved head, and they're very chunky. Okay? And regardless of their skin color. But they're very tall, chunky, and they've been thinking about you for like a long period of time. They've only been married once, it did not work out. So now they're already searching right after for how many years? After their breakup. This is the first time that they really want to be in a relationship again. And fortunately, you're available. Okay? Good for you, Cancer. Anyway, that's it for you for this week. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone and live on the calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.